entertainment. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Redskins, they've been playing well, really well. Winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers. A scoreless game here early on, but how much longer will that hold up as we've got action in the red zone on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On the toss, it's McKinnon. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. Meanwhile, we will not get another play as time to jump into the action, and we have a red zone alert as this defense looks to stop a 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go now. Green, throw it up.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Caught left side by Funchess. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Here we go now. Green, throw it up.
And Elliott. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with... Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Clay Matthews able to drop it for a loss of... to play in a tightly contested first half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Thomas, the intended target. coming up here. This defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter.
Ready. Green 39. Green 39.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. McKinnon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. Toss play to McKinnon. He spins free, and he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it... As we drop you into the action, it's second down, 2nd and 5 inside the red zone.
That's fine. Yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
But it was stopped on that play. But he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jerick McKinnon with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone?
Ready! Blue 45! Blue 45!
On second down, Elliott. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The Giants on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Mahomes going to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Seth Roberts. A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone?
Ready! Green 90! Green 90!
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance.
Here we go! Green 90!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Come the Redskins now. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. Space to maneuver at the 40. And now look at him go. Touchdown, Washington. Jerick McKinnon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Redskins, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy, I'm waving at you boy, ran off on the two like true goy, imagine me do boy, you could never do what I do boy, still nothing that I did boy.